Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot, Friday the 17th of October 2025, where we have the bin men outside, very exciting. And I'm remembering when the boy was little, he used to have his own bin truck, like bought him a little bin truck that had clip-on recycling bins, and I would fill it with little bits of paper, and then he could do what the bin men do and like clip it on and tip it in, and all the bits would go into the back. He didn't do what these bin men do, which is like make a frisbee out of your bin lid. I know, this is always a good laugh. So what they do here, you've got your round bin or whatever, and then it has its bin lid, and then they just kind of like empty the bin, and then frisbee it, and you have to go looking for it. You find loads of people stumbling about the street like zombies looking for their bin lids. So there you go, a little bit of local whatnots. Trying to see if there's anything else going on. Oh, not really. There's not much. We've got a few. I've hurt my foot by walking into. This is why you should never exercise. I got some little like weights, you know, swing, and they were on the floor. Full disclosure, Diablo peed on them, obviously, so that's one sign that I shouldn't be doing it. And then washed them, put them on the floor, and then went to get myself a late night cocoa last night. And oh, do you ever do that? Stubbed my foot on the weight and kind of went over a bit. Oh my god, so my foot really hurts today. Anyhow, I've got a different tarot, so I'm semi-cleaning around. You know when you sort of going around rooms cleaning out stuff, and I'm sort of semi doing that, but I'm not fully committing to it so I don't scare myself off. And I did find a tarot that I haven't used for ages, and I think it's called the Celtic Tarot, I think, or is it the Nordic Tarot? Anyone who knows, please let me know. That's what the back of the cards look like. I don't know where the box is at the moment, but it will be here somewhere because I would have kept it. And it's gorgeous, so it probably has stuff in it that I don't know about, so probably I should know where the box is, but we'll rub along, it'll be okay. Right, oof. And I'm not feeling reversals today. Bin men swear a lot as well, which is quite good. I do like a good swear. Ooh, these are lovely. Now my Norse, it's the Norse Tarot, my Norse mythology knowledge is limited, very limited. So I can't go into that part of it, but it looks like they're not completely, like I thought it would be like Isolde or, you know, instead of the Queen of Whatnots, but it isn't. 1, 2, 3, okay, cool. Right. The first card that came out, so I'm going to show this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I need to check whether that's an 8 or a 9. Hang on. I'm putting my expensive gradient readers on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought it would be a 9. 1, 2, 3, yeah. We had this yesterday, but now we have it in the reverse. So there will be an upturn. 9 of Pentacles. It's rather nice, isn't it? 9 of Pentacles. Venus in Virgo, as we know from yesterday. And I like that we have that, but it feels like we may have to do a bit of grafting to get it. I feel like the second half of October, there's a lot of graft involved. Now, am I a fan of graft? It's a necessary evil some days. I suppose I am. I work quite hard myself with the channel and everything, but I'm also equally open to the fact that doing nothing is a very honourable thing as well, and sometimes it gets maligned, and I don't think it should. So I'm kind of caught here. We, you know, got a bit of a Chariot sort of feeling about it, but let's just say, like Ecclesiastes, I reckon there's a season for everything, and we're in a season of graft. And I feel like Scorpio season, 23rd of October onwards, I just think it would be very advisable to go into that prepared and having worked on, you know, the boring stuff like routine or sleeping, drinking enough water, which I'm trying to do and I'm so bad at, and whatever your thing is that you need to get in order. I need to chuck some crap out of my house. I'm just so sick of living like that. But other times I won't care. So at the moment I'm in a season of needing to get stuff out of the door. So whatever you're feeling compelled to do, work on it. Okay? What the hell is that? Oh my god. Men in white vans, what can I say? So that person just reversed up the hill at probably a lot of miles an hour because the bin truck is blocking the street. There's one thing you need to know, and I don't know if it's the same where you live, and let me know if you're around the world and everything, because it would be really funny to get the full binette. Now the bin truck is now also reversing. What is going on? Hang on, I've got to get this. One moment. Why is the bin truck reversing? I don't know. It's a peeing contest, right? To do with men driving vans, and it is men because I've seen, and narrow Victorian streets and cars parked everywhere. And that guy just went, he obviously got annoyed and I mean, that's just really, really dangerous. But one thing you need to know, and I want to know if this is the same where you live, is the bin lorry wins. I have learned this. I have driven for a living before this. I had a job that involved quite a lot of driving, and you learn, you know, you learn how to reverse. Actually, I can reverse really pretty well. But you also learn, because I met bin lorries in different towns because I drove around, that the bin lorry is king and they don't move for anybody, and that's it. So, you know, there you are. Okay, back to the reading. Whew, small diversion there. Things happening. Drama on the street. Brought to you. Hot news as it unfurls by me. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is keep on keeping on. And keep on adding to our security. But it's like slow and steady. It's not, nothing rash. Not like that guy, you know. None of that. In other words, we are the bin lorry in this scenario. Yes. So, Three of Pentacles means there is cooperation, there is money available, it's slow, it could be boring, it's pedestrian, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Then we go in for some big guns. We're in for the big guns, okay? Three majors. The Death card, okay? Straight off the bat. This is a beautiful deck. I don't know what I've been doing hiding this under a bushel. By gum, let me know your thoughts. Death card, Scorpio season coming up. I don't know why. I mentioned it a lot in the monthly readings because I felt it. And I will, of course, be starting the November readings very shortly. And, yeah, I love Scorpio season. I love it. I don't know why, I just love it. But I realise it's also very challenging. And Pluto went direct. And I feel like that... It's a lot. It's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. So, Death card. This is a systematic paradigm shift. You know, it's big change. Spiritual big jobs of change. Okay? Spiritual BJs. Magician. How gorgeous is that? This is beautiful. I bought this ages ago. Like when not when I first started the channel, but not long afterwards, maybe in the first couple of years. I think I was very lucky because things are more expensive now than they were then. So, but I remember it being expensive at the time. You know, for me, it was expensive. And I bet now it's loads more expensive. Anyhow, the Death card and then the Magician. Agency. This is where the Fool becomes 0 to 1, which is the hardest and the biggest leap to make in tarot for me. Apart from maybe from the World to the Fool. because that sort of goes from dying into being reborn, which that's quite a lot, isn't it? But to go from the Fool to the Magician is to go from nothing to something. And that's like a writer with a blank page, an artist with a blank canvas. It's always harder to make the first mark, isn't it? So keep on keeping on, use your wisdom. Possibly this could be intervention from somebody else who is very wise or powerful, which is good, but don't rely on that. And then justice, which frankly I'm delighted to see at this point. But it's a rough justice, it's a difficult justice, and I'm very pleased to see it accompanied by the King of Pentacles, who, as my mum calls him, a knob, a bob and a job. He's got everything, but he's very buffy, you know, he's like, I'm here. It's like the Knight of Pentacles, but matured. I know, a little bit dusty, but at the same time can also represent benefactors, money, bank managers, not that we have them anymore, but you know, that kind of, I like that it's there. But this is a fair hand. Remember, we didn't have the fair wind yesterday. A fair hand and the ability for you to create more security for yourself, but not without its challenges. You know, Death card is a big challenge, but we got that coming to us in Scorpio. So shore up your finances, even if it's a very small thing that you're doing. Shore up your finances. What my mum calls batten down the hatches, you know. The Scorpio season is going to be like a big, exciting storm. I might do a video on Scorpio season, actually. Or I might even do a pick a card on Scorpio season. Let me know in the comments what kind of pick a card you'd like, because I'm coming up to doing one again. And I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.